Okay, guys, what's up? I am bringing you this video today, and it's five work at home myths. I know myself, I heard many of these, I may thought some of these, and maybe in a couple more videos down the line, I'll try to do five every week just to, you know, get some of these myths out of the way. If you're anything like I am, if you're new to the whole work at home thing, or you never did it or never heard of it before, you might be like I was and just you believe everything that you hear. And so I'm going to go over a couple of these. I'm going to try to do these maybe five a week, just to show you guys how ridiculous these some of these myths are. So let's get into the first one. The first one, you can work whenever you feel like it. Now, I don't know why people think this. I don't know if it's because they feel like you're at home, you can do whatever you want to. You can be on the middle of a call and get up, or you can be waiting on a call and get up and walk around and do other things, but that is totally not true. I can remember my first work at home job. It was basically where I answered the phone from just various companies calling in. And I really got so used to hearing this to you can work whenever you feel like it. I would get up in the middle of calls and, walk off and felt like, well, if they hang up, they'll go to the next agent, not knowing this is, well, it was messing up my time and, messing up my goals, and it just had everything out of whack. When you look at I mean, when you looked at my, I don't know, I forgot what they called it. It was like, they had things sort of in a Excel spreadsheet. And when I tell you guys, it was red everywhere. It was from missed calls and, you know, picking up the call while I was still eating, or you could hear my phone ringing in the background. Just to make a long story short, guys, I wasn't there long. They got rid of me. They let me know if I was gonna come back. I think they gave me like a year before I could even reapply. And if I was to come back, they wasn't having none of that mess. It was like your profile is always linked. So I want you guys to always remember that just if you ever work from anywhere from home and it goes wrong the first time and you reapply and you actually get the job, whatever you did the first time around is there with you the second time around. The second one was you are not really working just because you're working from home. Now, I've heard this from so many people. They felt like if you work from home that you're not really working, as if you filled out all this paperwork, you're getting paid so much hour just to not be actually working. Now, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. You are working from home. Now, I heard this a lot when I first started working from home, and I would say that was maybe around 2001, 2002. And that's when it wasn't that many work at home jobs really around. And I would always get the thing of you're not really working, or, you know, you're just trying to make it appear that you're working. And even now, when I tell people I work from home, or, you sit down and have conversations with different people, they say, well, oh, you work from home. That's not really working. If I'm making money and I'm not really working, that that wouldn't it wouldn't even make any sense. But always at the end of these conversations I get, well, can I get the company that you're working for? If I'm not really working, why would you want to do it? Why would you want to waste your time not really working? So that's another myth. If you're working from home and you actually applied for a job and you actually got that job, you're really working. Don't let anyone tell you different. Now, another myth is you don't get stressed. I would say working from home in some call center settings or just some positions in general, you will get stressed. And sometimes you're a little bit more stressed than you would be if you were actually working out at a at a normal 9 to 5 or a normal brick and mortar. And it's only because you're sitting at home, you're sitting in a room. If you don't stay by yourself, you have the door closed to make sure no noise get in. And just a little side note, there's a lot of jobs that say you cannot have background noise unless you stay by yourself, or you don't have that many. If you don't socialize that much, you will always have something else going on in your background. No matter how quiet my background seems at times, I have to make sure I have my door closed. I have to tell everybody that's, moving or up and doing something, I have to let them know that I'm finna get ready to record. Or if I'm working, I have to let them know that I'm finna get ready to work. Most of the time, I have a 5-year old, and I have to tell her to put her headset on and watch her tablet for a while until I'm done doing what I'm doing. It's like all of that together, that's stress. If you're by yourself, you're going to get stressed because you're sitting alone at home. You have customers calling in. Most of them are upset. You can't get upset right along with them, so you have to bottle it up. And so it's like if you get upset in the at the start of your shift or at the end of your shift, it's all the same thing. So don't let anyone tell you that you don't get stressed. You get stressed. You may not get super duper stressed out, but it's like a regular job. You just don't see the customers face to face in some settings. You have to, talk them down over the phone. And another thing about that is most of your calls, even if you have been with a company for a while, they will go back over and they will just randomly listen to certain calls. And so that kind of stress you out if you have that one customer that didn't want to get off the phone and just say your handle time should have been under 10 minutes and that call went 30 minutes, and you know that call is going to be listened to. So you have to keep your calm just so you won't get stressed out to mess up, your morale. So don't listen to someone. You won't get super stressed, but you do get stressed. It's like a regular normal job. Now, another one is you get distracted really quickly. Now, I'm the type of person I like my desk being turned where I'm facing a wall because I found when I would turn my desk the opposite way and I was looking at a television or I could see my television. Now I did get super duper distracted. So if you're a person like I am, and, it takes basically the little of nothing to get you distracted. If you're working, put your phone to the side. Don't put it on vibrate. Put it on silent and turn it over so you cannot see anything lighten up. If you have this type of phone that have the little LED lights going around it when someone calls, just put it all the way to the side. Don't have anything that's going to distract you too much from doing your job because you'll end up losing your job and everything goes in a file. So just keep that in mind. Now, the last one is you can watch television whenever you want to, and this one kind of gets into the last one that I talked about. And this one is our last one, guys. Now, make sure you comment below on if you see where I'm coming from, or if you've heard any myths that you want me to put up in my next videos, or just anything that you want to say in general. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to like this video. Now, the television, watching television. Now, I was bad at this. for a while. And television and your phone is the biggest distraction that you can ever come by. Whenever I'm recording videos and you guys can hear me and I do like a brief pause, I'm checking my phone. So now I make sure I set my phone all the way to the side just in case, you know, I'm saying something and I really need to get my point across. So you cannot watch television when you want to. You cannot be on your telephone when you want to. You have to treat this like you have someone standing over your shoulder the whole time. So no, you cannot watch television when you want to. You cannot get up when you want to. You have to treat it like it's your job. And with that being said, that's all that I have this week on the Work at Home Myths. I will be bringing you guys more next week. You can comment below. Please like this video. Tell me how you felt down in the comments. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.